Hey BTP fans, Thomas here, doing a bat rep. Trying something a little different. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I am playing IG, or oops, I'm sorry, don't let the Inquisition get me, AM.
And it John, is the AM.
John is playing the Space Marines. Kind of a weird switcheroo since John is actually an Astra Militarum player.
I have to say, no, I'm an Imperial player. I had to say, so just the way this went down was Thomas was like, hey, let's do a bat rep, and I'll play, I don't know, one of the Studio Tower or Eldar armies, and I was like, I don't really want to play against those. He's like, alright, then I'll use one of the IG armies, and that made me really sad inside, because I wanted to play IG, but I didn't want to play against those more than I wanted to play IG, so I made it work.
Alright. Well, hey, next time we can always play IG versus IG. That could be fun.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but then I decided, I don't know if this is less variety or more variety since I'm playing Space Marines, but...
Anyway, this is your army, right? This is what you got coming.
Some of it is mine.
Yeah, we gotta get... Have you put these on, like, studio updates or anything?
I put them in places.
Because
this guy's cool, too.
These guys, he really put the effort into. What's the...
Blood Ravens.
Giving them some lovin'. What is it your phrase? You have some phrase, like... You have a phrase, you say something for when you're talking about how you've, like, really worked on something.
I have a phrase for that?
Yeah, you do. I can't remember what it is right now. I'll think of it.
Okay.
I'll think of it. Tell me what you got.
Alright, so...
We're playing 1750, by the
way. I'm basically going Blood Ravens. Is the army that we will be doing. That's what these are done for, these two captains here. So I'm playing Space Marines with Blood Angel allies. So for our Blood Raven army that we're eventually doing, it's gonna, since their fluff is that they're all, heavy psychers and stuff, we're gonna have it led by Tigirius, so they're gonna use Ultramarine tactics for that reason. So I'm using Ultramarine tactics. So I have two captains there, one with the Burning Blade Shield Eternal, and then the other one with the Teeth of Terra Powerfist. That's Captain Tico.
That's
Captain Tico. And I don't know if anyone picks up on why he is that, then that's that. So we have two tactical squads. One with a heavy bolter and a flamer, the other one with a grav gun and a missile launcher. And this is going to be the sergeant here because I wanted to use this banner guy because I just painted him. He doesn't actually have a banner. He's just going to be the sergeant.
He's just awesome.
Yeah, and then this ubiquitous Space Wolf will be the sergeant there, just because proxies basically.
Right.
Then I have
flamer, heavy bolter over here, missile launcher,
grav gun, missile launcher there.
Gotcha.
And they both have drop pods.
Got it.
And then we have over here a unit of Devastators with 3 missiles and a las cannon. Missiles have the option for flak. Same thing right behind it, except they have a drop pod.
Okay.
Thunderfire cannon and a drop pod.
Nice.
And then for the Blood Angels, we have a Reclusiarch, Corbulo, 6 Death Company, just with bolters, and this drop pod. This drop pod's the only one without a Deathwing launcher. The rest all have it.
Okay, so 4 with Deathwing launcher, 1 with heavy
Caution
bolter.
Stripes is Stormbolter.
Got it. Caution Stripes is Stormbolter.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is 1,750 points.
Wow, it's going to be right in my face.
Well, at this point, I was taking extra drop pods just to get more of the ones that I wanted in.
Right.
So half of them are probably just going to be empty.
Probably just going to be hanging out.
It really depends on.
Well, the Deathwing launcher now, that's a viable combo.
Exactly.
Had a battery change there.
Yeah. So basically, whether or not the drop pods are empty or have half squads in it or whatever will depend on what we roll for the mission and all that stuff. And if I get first turn, I don't know when I decide if it's before or after that. But
yeah, it's a little confusing to me still, but we're gonna get it.
Actually, we should probably go get that.
Yes.
But yeah.
Speaking of, so what level would you call these models, by the way?
Well, given the freehand and things like that, I would say they're probably 6s.
Awesome. Well,
they have like you'll notice like little touches like his hair. That particular model or that particular head usually just has like a flat top, like a flat head, and the hair actually painted in like the hairlines in the part and all that stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that looks really great. So, you can't tell it all on the camera, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, it's the low-def camera, but
so yeah, I mean, you should get these on we'll have Sean come and bother you about them, get them on an update, so people can see them after watching them in action.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of them. The one thing they're missing is I just ordered the grass tufts to use on the bases.
Grass tufts, nice. Well, speaking of that, those those being like kind of a level 6 thing. So when you guys get to see the cool pictures, if you take the time to see the update or the video special that we'll put those in, you can kind of see what our level 6 looks like if you guys are interested in ordering something like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out what I got, guys. Okay, so I'm playing AM, as we were saying, and we decided to, or this is a studio army, actually a combination of studio armies. You can kind of tell there's some guys with the white base. Those guys have snow base.
It's actually all the same army, I'm pretty sure.
Is it all came in as one trade in or something?
Yeah, they're just slightly different. Like the stuff with the snow bases were for an inquisitorial guard, and the stuff without the snow bases were just regular guard.
Gotcha. Well, there you go. So they're all one army apparently, but check studio updates and stuff, and the web store for that. This army is really cool. I actually had this moment where, I've played Space Marines personally, like that's my army of choice, and I have several different iterations of it. Blood Angels, Ultramarines, whatever. Rules wise, Orctramarines. I do have some Orctramarines. Yeah, those are kind of fun. Maybe someday I'll finish those. Anyhow, when I was putting the army together just now and looking at all the kind of cool combinations and stuff that we can do here in the studio, where we've like magnetized the sponsons and all of these little pieces can come out and you can switch out your gear and whatnot. Stuff that I know how to do, so I can do on a personal basis, but the studio does, for clients, if clients are interested in that. Like, I was kind of like, legitimately had this feeling of like, wow, this might actually be fun to have this army, and just kind of seeing it put together and John Feedy, of course trolled me, no surprise there.
I didn't troll you. What?
Oh, maybe a little bit.
What?
He just can't help it.
What?
It's part of
natural
That's
face.
my normal face, dude.
It's my normal freaking face.
Hey Nate, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, if you watch this, I had a moment yesterday. I was watching this music video from a Paparotti song from like way back in the day called "Between Angels and Insects," and actually, this is like before the singer went all like super like emo looking. It kind of looks like Nate. I was like, it's Nate! I called Tara and I was like, look at that, doesn't that look like Nate? She's like, yeah, kind of. I was like, that's a Nate face right there. That is a Nate face. Anyway.
So yeah, guess what, Nate?
Today
is we're filming this on October 3rd. Today's Friday, October 3rd. Guess what comes out today?
Dark Eldar.
Dark Eldar.
Raiders are not 10 points cheaper.
We'll see if those Raiders drop 10 points. You know what they did drop? The option to get flicker fields.
Only Venoms can have those.
And Night Shields too are now just stealth. Now on the other hand, it's a nasty combination is 7th edition rules state that if your vehicle takes a shaken effect or a stunned effect, it does not affect the passengers as far as shooting goes.
So you can jink with your Raider and
still
I'm sorry.
I
I said that wrong. Shaken and stunned do affect the passengers, but if you choose to jink, it does not pass.
So you can jink all you want with your stealth. So you have a 3-up jink basically, and your guys inside are still putting out 20 twin-link shots with normal ballistic skill.
They just need to be 10 points cheaper though.
They do. They should be 10 points cheaper. They probably will be, because everything's just on the net been getting cheaper. Unless they felt they were super undercosted before and they keep them the same price. So,
anyway, my army.
Militarum army.
Yes. All right. So leading the army, there's a brave company command squad.
Brave, he says.
Well, yeah, they're brave as in they're going to be they're inside their Chimera here, right? Company command squad commander here. He's got an officer of the fleet, and I gave them Feel No Pain as well, medic guide, and they got a las cannon, and here's their ride. Then I have 2 platoon command squads with las cannons, and they also have chimeras. Then over here I've got a veteran squad with 3 plasma, and they've got a chimera. Good Vendetta, 3 level 2 psychers, 1 priest. I'm kind of regretting that build now, but I didn't want to. In the 12th hour, I was like, I'm not gonna switch stuff around and try and find more models to do something with. So, meh. There's 1 priest. I have 6 infantry squads. That's what they're called.
Divided into 2 platoons or whatever?
I think they might be. I think they probably will be.
They would have to be if you have 6.
You're right. You're right. Well, yeah, they're going to have to be divided in two, and I don't have another platoon command squad, so yes, they'll end up being 2 squads of 30. So these ones,
2 platoon command squads.
I do.
Right,
2 platoon command, yeah.
Then you're set.
These ones have mortars. If you notice closely, this is actually a missile launcher.
But it's tilted.
But it's tilted, so we're going to run them as mortars for fun. That's the way the points worked. And then these have autocannons. So we'll have a big autocannon unit, a big mortar unit, and then 3 individual Lehman Russes, 2 of them with the regular battle cannon and heavy bolters, sponsons, 1 of them with the plasma cutioner and plasma cannon sponsons. And that is the list. Yeah, sorry. Executioner. The exterminator.
Executioner is the top gun. The plasma cannon sponsons are what you put on a
You know,
this,
You knew what he meant.
I know, but I felt like
He
trolling.
didn't troll
See, that was
earlier.
trolling.
So now he's got a trolling, right? All right. Anyway, let's roll to see what we're playing.
All right.
A 2.
Kill points.
Yeah, I want to say it's kill points.
Books downstairs. We still have to get that.
Pretty sure it's kill points. I have. Let's see. At that point, once we roll for what we roll. If we had objectives, this is where we would roll off and take turn, or somehow determine who gets to set up for one first, and the person who would win usually gets the odd number if there is an odd number, as per other editions of the game. But now it's just determine who gets to set up objectives first or whatever, and then you roll afterwards to see who deploys. But anyhow, it's all that's when you deploy objectives, you do it before you roll for actual deployment type. So, but we're all 90% sure that in the what are they calling them now? What are in the book? They're Eternal Crusade or something?
Eternal War missions?
Eternal War missions. They're the same as 6th edition, which was number 2 was the kill points. So pretty sure that's what it is. Here's the table we're playing on. Doing lots of kind of fun line of sight blocking terrain. Got some big pieces in the middle. From model's eye view, you got some good.
There's some lanes.
There's some lanes, but there's
like
also
a
some
wide open board where everyone can see everyone.
Right. Yeah. So this will be fun. I definitely think that whether you're a competitive player or not, playing. I think the game was actually meant more for this type of terrain than a lot of people played for a long time.
That's kind of might be under argument. I don't know what they have for 7th right now, but in 6th you would have your 6 table areas.
Yeah,
and roll
the
a
quadrants
D3 for each piece of terrain.
And you had to place terrain in that.
You had to place that many pieces of terrain in those quadrants. So
I liked that in theory as a mini game.
I think it wouldn't put enough on. There would not be this much on here.
Right.
If we did that, unless we rolled 3 for each individual area.
My big problem with the way that they had it set up in the rules in that rule set was that it was extremely complicated, really time consuming, and effectively what it did was it would create, because I played it a few times, it created zones of just blank space where people would shove the terrain to the edges so that they could get their best firing lanes. So in theory, I thought it was a really cool idea that just didn't work out the way that they wanted to. And tournaments and players came up with their own way of making it better.
There's really good things of you can have one person set up the terrain and then the other person gets to pick their side. So that way it kind of forces that person set up the terrain to not create something too one-sided.
Right.
Because the other person's going to get to pick the best side, whatever they think is the best side.
That's cool. That's a good way to do it. If you're doing that on an individual basis. I always was practicing for one tournament or another, and so both Feast of Blades and Adepticon, which were the big ones I used to go to, they kind of ran them very similar, where you had to no piece of terrain could be within 3 or 4 inches of another. And then some of them, sometimes it was you can't be within 3 or 4 inches of the table edge, and then they had a set number of terrain that was on the table that you had to
place.
Everything had to place
in your table half.
Yeah, everything had to be placed though, so it was like you couldn't cheese a piece of terrain because if you came to your last piece of terrain and it didn't fit, you had to move stuff to make it fit. Yeah. So, the community will come up with this way to kind of, fix and, fix and do things the way they want, which is one of the great things about this game. But it's also a weakness, a dual weakness at the same time, where you cannot. When you have one voice of reason, the company that makes the game per se, in this instance, would be what I'm trying to say. They, if they are the ones who are saying, "Hey, this is the way it's going to be," then people still have the option at that point to be like, "Well, I'm not going to play that way." But at the same time, if you do play that, it's a voice of authority.
It's essential. It's a social contract, essentially.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
At the current point, if you go into any given game store and try and find a pickup game, the social contract is we play by the rules in the book. So if everyone has their own way of playing to make it more fair or balanced, then you can't really do that anymore.
Right. And if you're not, making it fair and balanced, for me personally, I know that's the truth for you as well, John, is that we want to have something where we can throw down models, roll some dice, have a good time, have a beer and pretzel style game, but not feel like, oh, I came to the table and my opponent has a Titan.
Yeah.
And I brought,
not that
1,800 points of Space Marines or something.
Yeah.
That's the problem that I'm envisioning. And obviously people are going to argue that within their own community they can just deal with that, but that means that I can't. I have to still step into that community, and if I'm not part of the community already, what happens? If I go on a trip, I got a buddy, Christian.
Yeah.
He goes down to Vegas probably once a month, maybe once every other month, to do work down there, and he likes to go into a game store while he's there, and because he's there, for 4 days in a row, he wants to go play a game, and he's like, well, I go in and play a game, and it's great, it's fun, but they play very differently, and so sometimes I just end up playing against, stuff that I'm like, wow, so that's kind of just legal.
Yeah.
So anyway, something to think about.
Discussion.
Good discussion. Anyway,
let's roll some dice.
Let's roll some dice. Play some game.
Yeah.
So I have psych. Yeah. Let's.
You have psychic powers.
I have psychic powers. Let's get the book going.
All right, I'll grab the book.
All right, we'll grab it. All right, so we are playing Purge the Alien.
Yeah.
So that's great. I have lots of kill points for you, John.
Hey, you could
Just a
deploy
few.
as a couple big combined squads. It takes away a bunch of them.
Well, yeah. These do have to be two, one squad apiece, basically. But I still have little characters and doodads and whatever.
That's true. I've got characters and doodads. I have 5 free drop pod points for you.
I have 4 free chimeras for I don't know. Whatever. All right, so I'm gonna roll for my priest, I guess.
All right.
Oh, and I guess
no, you don't roll anything for the priest, just the psychic.
That's what I meant. Okay. I keep saying that. You got the powers there.
Divination open right here.
All right, so let's see. My first guy, he's got a 3.
That's perfect timing.
Let's keep it.
North
and
cover.
1.
Foreboding. That's full ballistic skill Overwatch.
Great.
So then you also get prescience.
He also has prescience. Okay. Next guy.
Again, perfect timing. Reroll. Misfortune, that's the one where it's a malediction,
Blip.
and while it's in effect, all attacks that hit the target have rending.
Yeah, that's all right. It could be good.
There's more
wow.
perfect timing,
and the perfect
more
timing.
misfortune.
Oh, we're gonna attempt to use those things.
There you go.
That'll be fun. All right, and then my company commander will roll for out of the AM book for his warlord trait, which is a 3. I don't even know what that is.
I feel like 3 is.
You want to pull it out? Well, because I'm a combined arms attachment, so I could actually
You can re-roll. Yes.
So I might as well take advantage of that if need
3
be.
is the friendly Astra Militarum units within 12 inches do not take morale tests for suffering 25% or more casualties.
That is amazing.
That is a really good one.
I'm going to keep
Draconian
it.
discipline, as it were.
Yes.
I don't feel like the Space Marine table is very great.
It's not terribly robust. You got a couple in there that are all right. You got the one that
I have it here somewhere. That's
you're in the regular rule book. Yeah, are you looking for the Space Marine one?
No, I'm looking for the regular one. I thought it might be just somewhere here in the back, but
I have no idea.
unless it's before.
I haven't read that book. I haven't studied that Bible like I studied the previous Bibles.
Yeah, well, this Bible's a lot smaller than the other Bibles. It makes you feel like there's not that much here, but then there is.
I really did like what they did with the they cleaned up a lot of the ambiguities of 6th edition, where people were like, well, this rule works this way. I was like, no, it doesn't. It's clear that you're just being a word lawyer, rules lawyer.
Maybe. It's here we go. Alright, I think I'll roll on strategic.
3.
3 is Master of Ambush. I can have 3 non-vehicle units of my choice. I have the Infiltrate special rule.
That's cool.
That is cool. That might be cool. Or I could re-roll. Nah, I'll have some Infiltrate.
You're gonna infiltrate?
Yeah, I'll infiltrate.
Awesome. All right.
Lots of places to infiltrate.
So we're going for rolling to see who goes first then, or deployment, I should say. Up to deployment time. So here's my roll. I got a 2.
Oh, this is what we're doing. This is the deployment type, or?
No,
or
I'm sorry. This was my roll. That's my roll for deployment. But we'll go ahead and roll your deployment, the deployment type, off the table.
Throw it off the table.
2 is the deployment type, so that would be the Dawn of War, they call it now, which is old style Crusade. Yes, it's a 12-inch deployment. It's hot dog style rather than hamburger style.
Right. Anyway.
And now you roll to see if you get to deploy or not. Wow, you got a 1. Did not expect my 2 to go well. I'm going. Let's see. You could drop everything in.
I could.
Except for 1 squad of guys. I am still going to go first.
You're still going to go first, all right?
Yeah, so I'll deploy. And, yeah, I'll take this side.
You'll take that side?
It's no big deal.
Okay.
Okay.
You take that side then, sir.
Alright, let me deploy and we'll come back. Yeah, it's... Alright, deployment.
Yeah.
So, I deployed my tanks in kind of 3 different areas. I put a battle cannon tank on each side and the plasma tank in the middle. And then I had one of the company command squads, the platoon command squads on each end, company command squad here in the middle, and then my plasma tank full of plasminess right there. And then I deployed the 30-man squads in between them, and of course the Vendetta is in reserve. Put a psyker here, 2 psychers here. The psychers here, in theory, that they could, one can be over there and psycher them, and then the other one can psycher maybe this direction, whichever one doesn't actually psycher the unit itself. And I put my 1 priest over here, because these guys I think will probably stay here, whereas I'm going to move them up more. So, anyway, that's how I deployed.
So, just out of curiosity, since you have your draconian discipline, right?
Yeah.
So, morale tests for the guys that are going to be staying still is not nearly as
it doesn't matter.
as the one that's moving forward and
right.
in combat
so,
or something, right?
So this guy's starting right now. He's within 12 of them for the draconian.
Right, but what I'm saying is if you're moving them forward, they're more likely to end up in combat. Right. That's how it goes, right?
Right.
And that's where you want your fearless more, because the draconian discipline doesn't help you at all in close combat.
Well, I'm thinking in terms. You're right. I'm thinking in terms of the idea that you're right.
I mean,
you do make sense.
I would say you probably want to switch it.
I'm gonna go with Sule now.
You're gonna go with it too late now. All right.
I already. Well, I mean, we off camera. He pointed out that, or I realized that I was gonna combine these squads anyway into big fat squads to take advantage of the prescience and stuff like that. And I spent like 20 points in Voxcasters, which means I could free up 5 points somewhere else and actually have a second priest, which would. But I didn't change it because I had already written the list. So I'm kind of playing with a live and learn, have never played IG before situation.
Yeah.
And I actually think that's true. I don't think I've ever actually been a playing
player.
I've played against a lot of IG, but I've never played IG, I don't think. All right, where did you deploy?
I got the warlord trait that let me infiltrate up to 3 units, and my warlord has it too if I so had desired. So I put some devastators here. That was the only infiltrating I actually did.
Okay.
So they're up there in that building, and then I deployed these devastators here, and then the thunderfire cannon back here, and everything else is going to drop in.
All right, so these guys are dropping, but these are dropping empty.
Yep.
And then those will drop.
Those
full.
might be coming in the second half, and not the drop pod assault.
Right.
Just maybe.
All right. Anyhow, yeah. This is a squad.
This is going to be squad of.
This is the squad of doom, right?
Yeah.
The Death Company and the 2 captains.
Death Company, Reclusiarch, Corbulo, and the double captain.
Brutal. All right. Well, I'm going to call. So hang on. Seize the initiative.
All right. Let's pull a winner out of the bag here.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is the theoretical winner. It's not a winner. It's very anti-winner.
He's not. It's very anti-trollface.
Yeah.
You guys have seen the trollface dice before, right?
Let's see if I can roll one. No, I'm going to roll all the way. Here you go. Those are my 6s.
They moved.
I think we've
there
seen
we
them
go.
before, but there they are.
Those are fun. I like those.
I
All
like
right.
them too. I'm a fan. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do some
some
stuff.
moving.
All right. Coming back after.
Nope, no Melta.
Okay. Cool.
So we got all the shuffly.
Moving. These guys just kind of shuffled over, so this guy could go. Both of these tanks moved over 6. 6 on this tank, 6, 6, 6. That one moved over 6. Don't really care about their fire as much as I care about clearing the lanes for the Lehman Russes. And we're going to just try and pound the stuff we can see. So let's start with Psychic Powers. We've got...
Oh yeah, Psychic Phase. How many dice?
3.
3 dice?
Plus I've got a total of 6.
Yeah, you've got your 3 level 2s.
Okay.
You've got some dice.
We're going to do perfect timing here. Perfect time is 1 warp charge, is that right?
I have no idea.
I want to say
Book
it's
is over
1.
here. Let's find out. Let's clear some space and the rule book. Perfect time is probably 1. That's permissions. We gotta go a little further back. You wanna help me out there?
Yeah.
Broski, thank you. It's after these.
It's actually the last one there.
Oh, no, I guess it is before those. Just kidding.
Before the Demonology.
Yeah, Divination. Perfect timing is Warp Charge 1.
Alright, cool.
Prescience is 2, and Misfortune is also 2.
We're going to go perfect timing on these guys.
Okay. There
3
you
successes? Or 2 successes?
2 successes.
Would you like to...
No. Well, I mean, what the heck.
And then he's going to do oh, you know what? I got to check and see which one he is. He's the 25.
They all have perfect timing, right?
Yeah, they all have perfect timing. But the bases are different. So I have one guy who has foreboding.
Okay.
He's gonna cast the rending one on himself, Misfortune.
You put that on an enemy unit's malediction.
Oh, how far is that?
24.
Well, then never mind. I can't do that. Prescience. Nope.
Nothing.
That'll fail. I
All
should
right.
have rolled 4 dice if that was silly.
Double ones isn't perils anymore, is it?
No.
No. All right.
This priest is gonna perfect time in this tank.
Okay.
Double 6s. So he's
That's
gonna zod himself probably.
He has 2 wounds.
He does. Go ahead. You can
I can still try and deny it. It's not like
still try and
fantasy. 6s. No.
Awesome. All right. Well, what do I do myself? A d6 roll of 6.
6.
Ooh,
That's
the good one.
Well, you have to pass a leadership test.
Passes leadership
I think
test.
you take a wound anyway.
Boom. Double check.
think.
I feel like if you pass the leadership check, you don't.
On 6, maybe. It's in the reference
Here it is.
somewhere.
6. Warp Surge. Must take a leadership test. If failed, he suffers a wound. If he passes, he gets a 3+ invulnerable save.
Fleshbane, Armorbane,
Smash until the next friendly save.
So he's all the way over there like, come at me!
All right.
That's silly.
Cool. So that worked out well. So this tank has got
Perfect timing.
perfect timing. So ignores cover, which is primo.
Which is sad. Sad days.
All right. Speaking of these guys over here, they're going to go ahead and shoot at that Thunderfire cannon.
Okay, 3 autocannons.
3 autocannons, so 6 shots.
Hitting on 4s.
4s, and then needing
Prescience, right?
No, I failed
Oh
prescience.
yeah, you did fail prescience.
1 wound.
Alright,
And you get
3
your armor
out,
save.
which I make.
Pass the armor save. All right. We'll snap shoot this thing to this gun into you.
The multi-laser?
Yep. Misses this multi-laser.
Oh yeah, snapshots.
Misses as well.
Okay.
24 inches on regular guns, right? The little. Now that I've
Oh
already.
yeah, the las guns?
Yeah, they're totally out. I thought they would be. This tank will fire at you.
Okay, so blast on me, as it
yeah.
were. And then a bunch of snap-fired heavy bolters.
We'll put it right here.
Okay.
If I get closer.
That
well,
way 5 inches, so it's going to be off the board partially, which means it's off completely.
We'll measure it for the sake of
For
people seeing it.
science?
For science.
Yep, and it's off partially, so it's off completely.
Yeah, the center hole. And then the
Yeah,
heavy bolt
no.
responses.
9. Well, you're going to do the hull as well? I guess they're all snap-firing now that you shot ordnance.
Yeah.
So, 9 of them. Ooh,
2
couple
hits. Needing 6s again. 1 6. 1 wound.
6. I make it.
No care is given. Okay, here, this guy, he's going to, he only moved 6, so he's going to fire his weapons. We're going to start with the
That's a good
the
shot right
plasma
there.
guns. From top and top, 2 plasma guns are going to shoot into this.
All right.
Shoot in. 3 hits, because they're veterans.
Yeah, they're veterans.
And 3 wounds, so 3 cover saves. We decided, by the way, that we're fighting in runes, so everything's a
Yeah.
4+ cover save.
And 2 are going to die, like bosses.
Alright, cool. And then we'll fire the vehicle at you.
There.
Here's the this thing, whatever it does.
The multi-laser?
Yeah, it hits 3 times and wounds 3 times. So there's 3 saves there.
Alright.
I can still see a couple guys from the screen there.
Then I'm going to lose 2 more
will
on
die.
ones
Now where's
because
the last guy?
he's unseeable.
Oh, cannot see him, so that's it. So a morale test for him
Morale test for that sergeant.
at the end.
He's going to be very upset.
Okay, this guy right here. Well, actually, let's fire this guy. We'll see if we can just kill you off with that.
Okay.
So the big gun, 3 shots. Is it 3 blasts?
3 small blasts,
3
yes.
small blasts.
Let's just measure
Alright, so I
range
have-
for science
Yeah.
here.
I have
So, just fully in range.
Yep. And the side sponsons.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So I have 5 templates, right, and a heavy
Yep.
bolter.
So you have to roll your
Now,
gets hots
is
there.
This thing's not ordnance.
No, it's just heavy.
It's really silly. Okay. Anyway, here's the 5 gets hot.
5
rolls.
gets hots rolled, which you have perfect timing but no prescience, so you don't get rerolled. But none go anywhere, so
Now we'll just come around.
none hot themselves.
Yeah. So the perfect timing here, hopefully,
Will be the death of this unit.
All right. So if I go right here, it's 3 if I hit.
That way, 2 inches?
2 inches. Let me. Yeah. So nothing.
Yeah.
Just the perfect.
That's
angle.
only one of them. That'll hit, yeah.
So 3, 6.
6. Ugh.
Third, 4th one. That one's
That's way off.
It's going to be 7,
7 inches this
that
way, so off.
Yeah, way off. Okay, and then the last one.
Show that.
Hit.
Hits.
So 9.
Oh god. They're so dead unless you whiff this
1,
really hard.
2, 3. No, they're
just
dead.
they're just dead. They're just oh no. Can you see this guy? Just probably. It looks like you can. He can see you. So never mind. Oh, they just die so bad, so bad.
Well, it's a blast too, right? Oh, right, no, it doesn't matter.
I don't know. Does it matter?
I feel like it does.
I think for barrages it won't. It won't matter, but for actual blasts it does because you still always take from the front on regular blasts. So
right.
I assume the same rules apply.
All right.
I think that might be everything unless you're running something.
I'm going to.
Or you're going to try and do your
This guy
mortars on
can't
this?
they can't go flat out, right?
They cannot go flat out
because
they're heavy vehicles.
We're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
try these little barragey thingies on you.
On this? All right. So you're firing indirectly, I imagine, unless you can see me.
Yeah, we're firing directly. This is silly.
Indirectly.
It's just an extra little.
Full scatter.
2 inches.
So it should still hit because that's pretty. Only an
So
inch and a
1.
half. 2.
And that will be, well, I'm going to place it so I get both. So that will be a total of 3 hits, and then the last one is going to go way off.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 hits needing 6s.
Nothing.
All right, cool.
And we'll pick up this dice off the floor.
There's a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? I hate those things I mean, most people, I've played a lot of Thunderfire cannons. Most people hate when I play Thunderfire cannons. John Fee hates my Thunderfire cannons.
No, that's Mason.
Oh,
Mason hates your Thunderfire
Mason
cannons.
plays orcs, that's true.
I
Anyway,
couldn't really care less.
Anyway, having just thrown a bunch of firepower at that thing and just being like, meh,
Whatever.
I feel your pain. I feel
All right. Well, let's do our leadership test for this bloke.
poor little guy.
He doesn't like it. He wants to run.
He's not a veteran.
He's just a Devastator Sergeant, so
Devastator Sergeant.
he should only be an 8. So I run away.
2d6.
Is this 8? And I fall
So
like a boss?
6 and 2. So he's like right there.
I guess so, yeah. And then he'll regroup and take some pistol shots or something.
I guess.
Would he fall? Is there falling damage these days? Because that's a lot higher.
We call it a level 2 level, so I mean it's 6 inches. So.
Yeah, but that's a lot higher than like a single level. I don't know.
5 inches and then 3, so he'll end up here and he'll take fall damage.
What's
on
the fall damage?
1, 2, or 3. Because every 3 inches you add, so he's fine.
Roll a 5. All right, cool. He's pointing. Run this way. That's where I'm going. That direction. All right. My turn.
Yes.
So we'll start doing some droppy pods.
All right.
We want the scatter.
All right. So off camera, because I wasn't paying attention, he's rolled a 7 and then rolled
the artillery die by accident, so he
got a
was,
6. So it's going that way.
So it's just gonna go.
Yeah, it's just gonna hit right
Oh, well,
there.
if it can get in there, would it?
Yes, but I don't know that it's going to. Yeah, you know, you're not going to. Because
I'd have
you
to go
even
there?
inched it a little bit. You were more like that.
Okay, well,
So,
yeah, I was up
yeah.
against the little flat there.
You're going to go right there.
All right. Do I have to get them out now, or can I just do the drop pods and then I can get them out off camera? Or?
Yes, because...
I'm not going to join anyone or do anything.
Well,
like
yeah,
that,
but if you run into one of the other drop pods runs into him, and it would short its distance based on that.
I guess that's all right.
So
Fair
he's gonna get this one off, or get these guys out and come off. We'll come back in a second. All right, so here's how you deploy the squad of doom. And now your next drop pod. This is tactical squad.
Yeah, tactical squad, and some death windiness. What do I want to do with them? This is the tactical squad that has the grav gun and the missile launcher. That matters. Doesn't.
It could.
What's that?
It could. I mean, it's more effective than the other squad at taking out a tank.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go for even more BAWLSs. Whoops.
It's all good.
That's going
11 inches forward.
So it's gonna hit probably the building, but let's grab that
tape measure on the other side of me here
to see where. So let's look this way. That's 1 foot. 11.
That will
go.
Yeah, it's gonna bounce over. It's gonna be inside the building.
So right there.
Yep.
Up on the thing. All right, that'll be an interesting.
Well, and you can.
Deployment.
I mean, because of the awkwardness of the building, if you want to deploy them on the ground floor, go ahead. Because I mean, really, they're not gonna. I mean, it's up to you.
Well, I mean, they can come out 6 over here, and they'll be able to see some stuff.
Now, here,
not the best shooting, but
I can't remember how combat squads work now, but if you want to, I think it's when you deploy.
Yeah.
You declare whether or not they're
combat, or I'm gonna keep it as one. Just because of
kill points.
Just because kill points.
Cool. All right, so you're gonna deploy those, and then we're gonna go to the next guy. All right, you opted for the staying up above.
I did. I decided, what the heck?
That's fun.
Keep it more. What's it called? Something. And then we're gonna try this again. Why not?
Same place.
Same place. Another tactical squad. Just for fun.
So 5 inches.
Yeah, so it's
gonna stay where it is actually, because it can't fit in there with 1 inch.
It's just gonna go there.
Yep, it's gonna be there.
All right.
So you'll get the other one out, do other movement, and we'll come back for shooting. All right, so Dave just walked in and he picked up the Dark Eldar Codex, the brand new Dark Eldar Codex, as you saw that we were mentioning earlier. Raiders are, you can get it, 55 points. They are exactly the same cost as a...
they're only 5 points cheaper.
They're 5 points cheaper, Nate. 5 points cheaper.
Not worth it.
Not worth it. Yeah, just
never included.
Awful.
Never included.
Just terrible, right? Wow, they come with a disintegrator. They can take the Dark Lance. The Dark Lance takes 5 points. Yeah, it's 60 points to bring a Dark Lance. And then they can take Dark Eldar vehicle equipment, which we're going to find out what that is. But anyway, we're going to find out what that is after we do our bat rip. Now, I just realized something off camera. This is my mistake. I actually don't play enough Psychers to remember this stuff, but perfect timing only affects the unit the Psycher is in. So it doesn't do me any good. I couldn't have perfect timed that tank.
So he still wounded me 8 times.
Still wounded him 8 times.
But I'm going to get my 4-up cover.
Yeah, 4-up cover for those guys.
Which I lost 1, 2, 3.
Only 3.
So I can't remember exactly where I had.
Well,
I had a rocket there.
Yeah, it was like maybe your Laz was first.
I think the Laz was here.
Laz was there, so rocket,
and then the commander was over here.
Yep, he was kind of almost equidistant. He was by the so you could take him off in 2 rockets and have a Laz cannon and a rocket. Let's just say that.
Yeah, why not?
And then a morale test.
Morale test for them. They love it.
They're fine. All right. And that guy right there needs to.
Yeah, he'll do his little 3-inch consolidator or whatever.
They can't do that anymore.
They don't have that. Okay.
They don't have anymore, but you can act normally still.
Is this rough?
Yeah, we'll call that rough. Well, I mean, yeah. So you get some.
4.
All
right, let's deny this kill point as much as we can. Run him into the corner here or something. I don't know. 4 inches is not enough to get him anywhere that is completely safe. I guess just over here for now. Or yeah, I guess I can run. Well, so he was right, in that corner there?
Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna go 4 to there, and then he will. Actually, I kind of want to go across. I want to go across into this corner. That's the Heidi corner right there.
That's the Heidi corner.
Decent roll.
All right, so
The Heidi corner for them to come up here, like spin, then get out into the building and shoot him down.
Right.
But whatever.
Right.
Total worth.
So this squad right here jumped out. This is the big nasty death squad. Then you got the other the other squad with the missile launcher and the grav gun up there, and then the third squad dropped out
they
here.
combat squatted.
They did combat squad.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a heavy bolter side and a flamer.
Basically, they're in the
side.
shooting gallery, so they need to split up to do as much damage as possible before dying.
Cool.
That's about what they're doing. That's their plan.
All right.
So the shooting then. I'll just do that guy's run first.
Run first, real quick.
Right.
Yeah, he's 3. He's got it. Gonna go hide in this corner.
It's gonna just go
Hide in the corner of that building. So
as far as he could get right there. He needed more like a 5 to get to
get to the exact corner.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll do snap fiery stuff first. So like this guy, snap firing at. We'll do that chimera. Why not?
Snap firing into the chimera.
Yeah.
Okay.
He misses.
5. Nope.
And any other snap fires? I guess that combat squad
With the heavy bolter.
heavy bolter would have to snap fire.
And the bolters could act normally.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
you can throw a grenade.
I can. I'm gonna go at the rear of this thing.
Alright.
So it'll be 8. I'll do heavy bolter first.
Heavy bolter first.
6s, nothing.
4, 5, and 2.
And then I have 8 bolter shots. 5, 8. These,
No grenade?
Grenades must swing 6. Yeah, I guess drop 2 shots and do a grenade. But we'll start with
the bolters.
Bolters here. So
4 hits, so let's average. 1 6. So one glance.
And then the grenade.
Off table.
That's a 5 under there. It's in the doorway.
Yep.
And then a glance.
A glance, so 2 glances.
Yeah.
2 hull podents down.
Alright.
Okay.
And then the other unit.
This would be this squad with the flamer and their bolters.
Let's see.
We'll mark this guy. His ride is messed up a little bit.
I'd have to pick a level for this.
Yes.
Theoretically, so I can hit more up top there. So I guess do I do it like this?
Yeah, you just do it like that.
So yeah, we've got. If I do this properly, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 9.
9.
9.
Okay.
Okay.
9 from the flamer.
9 from the flamer, and then the bolters will fire afterwards. 3,
it's gonna hurt.
6. I gotta pull more. 9.
Looking for 3s. That's average.
6.
So 6 will die.
Yep. And then, well, not true. However many are gonna die. Well, I guess they come from there,
Yeah, it
right?
comes from here.
Okay, yeah.
So
if they reach the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll look out, sir, off that sergeant just for fun.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Do they come with a las gun as well as chainsword? Or
No, they come with a las pistol chainsaw.
yeah, I don't care. He can die.
But the heavy weapon team dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And
Okay.
then the sergeant has a bolter and a pistol.
Okay.
So that will be 8 more bolter shots.
8 more bolter
To
shots.
dudes in that unit.
So 5 hits. For 1
One
wound.
wound.
And I'm gonna.
Alright, there's a guy down there. Look at that guy. Look at that dude.
Okay.
He's being the winner. Alright, let's do the Death Company.
Death Company.
Yeah, so looks like he's out of rapid fire.
But everybody else is in.
Everyone's in. He is not in pistol range. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, but they're higher, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think either one of those guys has a bolt pistol.
Okay, then they don't. So just Corbulo.
Corbulo, and his ballistic skill's 5.
So 2,
So then
6,
10,
8.
11 shots after that.
10, yeah, 11 bolter shots. And yeah, I guess I'll do the. Let's go 5. He misses like a boss. I use his 1 reroll because I'm stupid?
That'd be terrible.
That would be terrible. Alright.
I'm sure that somebody in the history of the game has actually used that as their reroll.
Yeah,
it was
probably.
like that last guy killing shot.
Yeah, that'd be worth it. So,
7. Six
with
4 pluses.
4 up cover.
Gotta take some 4 pluses. All right. 3.
Exactly average.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3.
The storm bolter from this will
Fire as well.
fire into them.
Fire regularly. Does
Oh,
not
it fires
shoot.
regularly
2
these
hits.
days, huh?
Yep.
For 1 wound.
1 wound.
And cover safe.
Yes. I'm like, oh yeah, 1 wound.
Yeah. Oh, one dead.
Oh, he dies.
Let's see, what do we have here that I can see? Nothing. Nothing in range of that right now.
Well, I mean, you could drop it on the tank.
You're going to be a 12 against 5.
I think that might be side armor. You can argue that that's side armor.
I would argue, I mean, I can only see, like, I don't know, that's probably going to do more damage to me than it's worth. I don't know.
Right.
I'll do the use the
You
other
are
one.
inside. You are inside armor.
Okay.
Unless, well, I mean,
this
if you
one
can't
on
see it,
there.
then I'd get an extra cover save. But whatever.
Yeah. I'm.
Large blast.
Yeah. This thing has what? No ballistic skill, basically.
Ballistic skill 4.
Oh, okay.
It's a Space Marine.
Oh, no.
There's only one thing in Space Marines, or there's only 2 things, sorry, in the Space Marine Codex that don't
Scouts.
have Scouts and the whatchamacallit guys.
That way 4 inches.
Yeah. I can't think of what they're called. I can't remember the name of them. Things fall out a bunch. So 3.
Yeah, because it's just top level.
Just top level. Yep.
Top level. I don't want those. I'm gonna do 2 and 1, so I don't have to go get another dice.
2.
So strength 5 and so 3.
3.
Cover saves.
3 cover saves. 1 dies.
All right.
Oh, I guess he's gonna take a wound. I can look out.
He has a
right?
5 up invuln, but
I'm
I
gonna-
guess that doesn't
I'm
matter.
gonna
He
look
has
out,
a
sir.
cover save, yeah.
Okay,
He's good.
he's good. The guy next to
Some
him
other
will
schmo
die.
dies. All right, so let's try rocket launcher and last cannon into your plasma cutioner.
Plasma Cutioner. Okay.
Yeah, should be
You got
plenty of
range.
range.
I
if
had
you
range to you.
me. So
Yep.
rocket will hit you and will do nothing.
Okay.
Because you have 14 front armor, and the last cannon will hit you and
Bounce
do
off
nothing.
as well.
All right. That's and Thunderfire Cannon.
Thunderfire
Left.
Cannon.
So he's going to go ahead and throw Ignores Cover into this unit here.
No. Yeah.
So
Well, hold on. Can I throw something at you?
oh, it's barrage, so I
It's
may as well
barrage.
just do the
You
strength
might as
thing.
well do this.
Well, either way, it's wounding on 2s and does
Yes,
not give them
but-
armor, right?
Yes, it does, because the Ignores cover is Strength 5, AP 6.
Ah,
So
yeah.
if you
So
do-
I
if
do.
you do
Yeah,
strength
I
6
do want the
strength- Yeah.
strength 6 then.
The Strength 6, AP 5.
Yeah. So the barrage will just do the work on the Ignores Cover for me theoretically.
Plus, if you move, you can hit vehicles with it and maybe do something.
That's gonna go. Goes on this guy.
2 inches, 3 inches, sorry.
3 inches. So that's 4 right there.
Okay.
And then that way, so
Flip side,
nothing.
Nothing.
And then that way again.
Terrible.
And that way
Wow,
again.
alright, so 4.
Just the 4.
Wow, could have been a lot worse.
1,
2, 3.
3. Oh, Thunderfire Cannon, do you only work for Thomas and not work against him? Is that your game, Thunderfire Cannon?
I do have a couple pretty good records with that thing.
You do. Here's my hit, 24 hits.
I did. I was playing against a Cow Death Star list where I did. We were playing. This was early 6th edition where we had 2,500 points. I had 6 Thunderfire cannons. I think in one round I did 56 wounds to the unit. And yeah, this is before they became barrage. Yeah, he took like 1 wound because he had this guy that had a 2+ armor save and a fill no pain, and he just could not fail.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't believe, like, I'm hitting, like, I hit astronomically well, and I just could not kill that tank. It was crazy. But 56 wounds or something like that, kind of crazy.
Well, that was all I could muster.
My turn?
I think so.
Let's see if my Vendetta comes in.
Please, no.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't do your Officer of the Fleet.
Oh, yeah.
You should do that.
Well,
Make a leadership test. You need to pass
Yeah.
it on his leadership of 7.
pass it on his leadership of 7. He passes, so...
Do you want +1 to your reserve?
Yeah, yeah, my I don't
Which one
really...
would you want when you can't stop me?
Yeah, I don't really...
You couldn't have stopped me first turn. And
You're
you
right.
can do it again at the beginning of this turn. So.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. All right. So
yeah.
I'm just gonna +1 myself. It's fine.
So there you go. Hey,
Okay.
you're in.
I'm in. Great. Cool. I'll move stuff and come back.
All right. Where'd you move? Or were you not done moving? And I'm getting a little antsy with the camera.
I'm actually gonna do this.
Oh, he's changing it up.
That's rough.
Oh.
So what got cheaper? Because that's what they always do.
18 inches of flyer on board. All right.
Yep,
Well,
we're gonna do that.
guess we'll wait. Or is everything done?
Everything's done.
Oh, okay.
We're ready
Start
to
with
go.
your orders. Or tell us where you moved, and then start with
This
your
guy
orders.
moved up 6. He's
Okay.
gonna try and take a shot at this guy over here.
What did he ever do to you?
This guy scooted over to clear the lane. He's going to try and drop his battle cannon on the Corbulo squad because Corbulo doesn't like battle cannon shots.
Yeah, but he loves lookout throwing them to the captain and the artificer.
You're right. The shield determined captain is going to be nasty. This squad just shuffled basically. They didn't really need to move.
Yeah.
They're all just there. These guys popped out. They're going to take their plasma shots now while they get the chance. Plasmacutioner tank kind of just like moved a little bit. It's going to try and take these guys down. These guys shifted over. This guy shifted up. Of course, you just watched me move the Vendetta on. This tank came back. This tank came back to clear the route for those guys. Basically, just trying to clear routes. We're going to try and put as much firepower as we can into this to soften it up a little bit.
Because there's where the points is.
Yeah, that's a lot of points right there. It's pretty nasty. All right, so orders.
Well, Psychic Face, sorry.
Psychic Face first, you're right.
5.
So
All right.
11 dice this time.
Mother of God.
Okay, I gotta be real careful.
So
thinking about things.
here's the balance. I know you have one guy with what the Overwatch full ballistic skill, or 2 guys, or
one guy has the
which one is
has
that?
the foreboding, and it's probably ironically this guy. Nope.
No?
It's not. It's one of these guys.
Okay.
So he's gonna go ahead and cast.
Is that just on his own unit too, or is that?
Yeah, it's on his,
all
it's
right.
on his own unit.
Okay. So I guess it's not as much having to balance if you want that, or if you want to just put as much into me as you can. I guess with 11 dice you probably don't even have to balance. You probably could just go for all of it.
You know what we are gonna do? We're gonna prescience. This unit's we're gonna prescience with this guy. He's gonna prescience here. 4 dice. 3 successes.
I'm gonna let you have it.
Okay.
Too many successes.
4 dice and prescience the plasmacution.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, because I'll get to reroll blasts.
Yeah, you'll get to reroll your
2
scatter.
hits, and I did
Perils again. Is that the same dude?
I think so.
But he didn't take a wound before, so.
He didn't.
But he no longer has a 3-up invuln.
Nope. Not
But he roll is a 5.
5.
That's not as good as a 6.
not as good as a 6.
But it is something.
It's pretty good.
It's not totally negative, like some of the other ones can be.
If he's passes the test, he's fine. If he
All right.
fails, then he suffers a wound. He's passes, I believe, right?
I think they're 9s.
Okay. We'll
They
double
used
check
to be
just
9s.
right now.
Back when
Just-
they were
just for fun.
leadership test-based tests.
Primaris Psyker, Leadership 9.
Yep, you're good. So
Okay.
he's fine. He just perils all over the place, doesn't care.
Lucked out. Did you want to roll your dice against that or no? 2 successes.
2 successes on the Plasmacutioner. You still have the Rending Malediction. I think I'll save my dice.
Okay. And we will cast the Rending Malediction on them.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't cast Prescience again. The other guy's out of range to cast it. So yeah, we'll cast Rending on them.
Okay.
One success.
I'm going to throw all my dice at that, and I go on 5s because I have Adamantium Will on the Shield Eternum.
Okay.
And I get rid of it. 3.
Okay. All right. Okay. So just had a low battery, but
It was right in the lull, so it's good.
right in the wall. Okay, cool. So orders now. Choose
Yes,
days.
orders.
Okay, so I have the.
I think if I may comment real quick, they should have done the order system differently.
Okay.
Because what they do is, you do the order, and then you immediately do your shooting attack, and then you get so wrapped up in doing that shooting attack, you forget to do more
Forget
orders.
to do the order.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So they should have done it like you give out all your orders, and then you go through and do your attacks. So I don't know.
What's the range on giving an order?
Usually it's 12 for juniors and maybe 18 for your company commander.
Is that
Possibly.
somewhere like
It would be.
All right, we figured it out. I'm
In
going to
theory.
start with this platoon. He's going to issue the. He's going to issue to these guys. It's going to be the You know, we're gonna wait on that. We're gonna
wait on
because
that.
he doesn't have this unit doesn't have a Vox caster, so
Wait on that.
yeah, we're gonna use these guys, and we're gonna issue them the order: first rank fire, second rank fire.
Okay.
So that passes.
I'm a 3. So now they will make their shooting attack.
Extra die.
Extra shot at 12 and or 3 shots at 12, 2 at 24.
Yeah. So from here over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Minus your sergeant there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So yeah.
So 11. So 33 from that,
33,
and then
34, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
minus the other sergeant.
Okay, so 8.
No, minus the 2 other sergeants.
2 other sergeants. So 7. So 7's 14. So 37, 38, 39. No, these guys are out.
It was 33.
33 plus the 1, so 34.
4, yeah. Plus another 8 or something.
Plus another, there's 7 guys, so 14.
Yeah. Yeah. So 14 and 34 is 48.
Sorry, yeah.
You were saying like 38.
48, yeah.
48 shots.
48 shots.
Here, let's
10.
What do you got there?
12, 14.
Here's 5.
That's
19,
23.
26, 29, 33, 35, 40, 45, 46. I think there's going to be some.
I'm gonna get some more dice. 2 more.
Here.
Two troll face. You want to pull these out and I'll roll them in this box here?
That's not big enough.
Alright, we'll roll on the table. Here we
Yeah.
go. More fun that way.
Mother of
More
God.
chaos.
And prescience. No, they didn't get one.
No, they didn't get prescience.
Okay, so 4s will hit.
Oh, this thing is terrible.
Yeah.
Alright, by the way, people,
We'll start pulling out
don't ever magnetize your
flying
pieces.
stance.
And
They
that's
take
a
in way better.
That's a way big magnet.
So we're taking out anything that isn't a 4, 5, or 6 here. We got. Hey, look, you rolled a 6 on the troll face die right there.
Yeah, it's trolling.
All right, so
And now 5.
a bunch of hits there, and now 5s to do the wounds. So he's drowning me in dice. That's the plan right here. Looks like 1, 2, 3,
Wow.
4, 5,
6.
6. That's pretty decent. 6. That's only 5 dice. 6. Needing 3s. I lose 1. Poor dude.
Awesome.
He joins the dead pile of doom.
Alright.
Doom and deadliness.
Oh yeah, and then I got
See your autocannons. 3 of them.
Only one of them is going to be able to see.
Really? Even that guy like right back there? He's pretty
Alright, we'll move this piece.
yeah, move the building for a second. I think at least one of them should see.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess you don't block line of sight for
your own guys. Yeah,
so
two
two
autocannons.
2 hits.
2 hits and 2 wounds. So 3 ups for them. They're good.
Do not care. Alright,
Let's just slide this
next
guy back here.
order.
Yep.
You can order another, you can do another
He can do another order, yeah. And it has to be on a different unit, obviously, because they've already done their
I
stuff.
think he's out of range of anything else.
Oh, that's the company command there?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
So he's not going to do any more orders.
okay, no
This
more orders
guy's
for him.
Hilariously not going to do anything either. So this company command squad will go ahead and order these guys.
Alright, or the platoon commander now.
The platoon commander will do
Norse cover?
Norse cover. I don't know. That
Let's
would be
take a look at your options and see what we got.
Yours covered in
Well, so you'll have some that are only doable by senior officers over here.
Right.
Get back in the fight, fire on my target, and bring it down.
Take aim.
Take aim gives them the precision shots.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Yeah, that could be really good. So you don't have to deal with the Corbulo nonsense.
Yeah, we're going to take aim. So he's going to declare take aim onto that unit.
Okay.
He'll pass on a 7.
All right.
So they will take aim. They have precision.
So
here's
what's
the
shooting
3.
first? Plasmas?
Yeah, here's 3 plasmas.
Okay. Plasmas.
And they did get off prescience.
Yeah. Oh, it gets
Wow. Hey, he
And
lives.
he lives.
So 4 shots, 4 plasma shots. Oh, I rolled 1-6 there, right?
Probably.
Okay, so we'll say it's 1-6. So this one's going to be on a regular guy. We're going to put on. You have a power fist.
No, all the Death Company are just bolters.
On a Death Company model.
All right.
So a Death Company model.
We'll take a feel no pain.
This guy, yeah, that we're gonna put him on that one.
You're gonna kill Elrath?
Is that Elrath?
That's Elrath.
I can't kill Elrath.
That's why I put him so far forward.
We're gonna put it on.
All right, you're gonna put it on that dude.
I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah. You don't care, right?
2 more.
2 more? So...
2 more that are hitting...
Ooh,
you can take
jeez.
You can just take it on. It's actually him.
Yeah? Alright. So,
you can look out, sir.
1 Feel No Pain on the noob.
On that guy.
Oh, the cock die though! The cock die though! Oh! Alright. Ah, he dies. Unceremoniously. And then we have, on that dude.
Well, he can look out, sir.
I'm going to attempt to look out, sir.
Okay.
Are they equi? Or is it...
Yeah, I think it's pretty close. So
Alright.
we're going to say
I'm going to attempt to look out to Corbulo.
No surprise there.
And he does.
Okay.
And Corbulo will take his Feel No Pains at 2 up.
There
and
should be
pass them.
1 more, or is it only... Yeah.
You said there were 2 and then 1 on the dude.
Yes,
Okay.
Right. Okay, now the las guns.
Okay.
7, 8.
8 and a sergeant?
Or
it should be 6 and a sergeant.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So, 14.
Plus 1.
Yep.
Well, no, 12 plus 1.
Yes, 12 plus
13 total. Hitting on 4 or 3s. Veterans.
with reroll.
Yes. Depression stow. If only those were get shots. But then those would all be plasma and that'd be terrible.
Right. Okay. Oh, crap. Precision strikes.
Yeah.
They will go on this Death Company guy.
That dude. That's me. How dare you?
No. Well, I can't do that then. We'll do it on that guy.
Actually, that one might be me. I can't remember.
I can see everybody.
Yeah. So.
Do you have your name on it?
I do. I think it's this guy. Yeah, this one's me
Oh,
back
well,
here.
then
So
we'll
that
do
guy.
that.
That random schmo
Doesn't even take a wound.
doesn't take a wound.
All right.
Should have put it on myself. Like I'm tough. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 on your captain.
All right. He will.
Look out, sir.
Yeah, may as well try and look out as many as possible to Corbulo, which he'll take 1 himself, and 3 will go to Corbulo. So 3 ups for Corbulo. He fails 2. 2 up. Feel no pains.
1 right now. Oh, the troll face.
Ah, they're trolling. And then the 1 2 up save.
Count 4 now.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the 1 2 up save for the captain. He rolls a 3, and he's good. Oh, the shenanigans! All right, so orders are done.
Do I have to have somebody in this thing
To shoot the arrays?
array?
Good question. I know they just fire the cruise ballistic skill now, regardless, but
Let's
yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we figured out you have to be embarked to be able to shoot it, so we're not going to worry about
No
that.
las gun array, but you do have the hull-mounted weapon and the turrets,
Yes, so we're going to...
which
actually
since
just
you didn't really
flip.
move, right?
Well, yeah, I scooted, but
Okay,
we're going to just... We're not
You
going
get 2
to...
weapons, right?
We're not going to pour any more fire into that squad that doesn't take any hits. That doesn't hurt, doesn't get hurt. So we're gonna flip it around.
Flip the turret and hit them.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot them.
All right. So we've got
1 hit.
1 hit, and for a wound, because it's strength 6, that's my die.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm taking it back. All right. They're good. From
All
the
right.
multi-laser.
We'll do the multi-laser here.
Into the heavy bolter beam first. 2 hits. For nothing. Oh, those double ones.
Hey. All right. This squad here will fire into you. I have a las cannon inside.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
You moved though?
I did. This one's gonna. The las cannon here will snap fire into the
Thunderfire. Thunderfire?
Meh.
Miss.
Here we'll snap fire into there.
Okay. He misses.
Okay, and then I also have a las gun, which will hit once and not do anything.
Okay.
Now the arrays.
The array on that side.
Yeah, so 6 shots. Looking for 4s.
Ooh, they love it.
Hit.
They're feeling it.
And
5s.
for 1 wound.
1 wound. I pass with a 5.
And then the gun will fire into him as well. 2 hits for 2 wounds.
Okay. And I will make both on a 3 and a 5.
Anything that
I'm surviving way better than I thought I would. I thought I was just... I guess you haven't shot the big weapons, though.
No, I
That's
haven't
kind
shot
of... You still have that unit, too.
Yeah, I do. They are going to end up having to fire into one of these squads we didn't really want to fire into. Because, I mean, it's pointless to fire into Corbulo. It's just wasting my time.
Hey, I killed Corbulo with piddly little last shots, if I recall. Remember in our game?
Yeah. I don't want to remember.
You don't want to remember? Because
No,
terrible rolls.
Are you taking?
Try
talking
your,
about when I was playing with the
Benton
Blood
English?
Eagles, the Benton
No,
English?
no, no. At your house. when we played.
Oh, right.
Why don't you take that ride shot at Devastator Sergeant Brittany?
Yeah.
Leave him alone. Leave Brittany alone.
Here's the.
No? All right.
We'll fire the. We'll snap fire the last cannon into these guys.
Okay. Yo.
Okay, and then we'll go ahead and fire.
Fire at Brittany.
Yep. Here's
the array. All right.
3 hits for no
nothing.
wounds,
3-1-1.
The gun will fire at them as well.
That will hit twice, and it'll do 2 wounds. All right.
Died.
Brittany lives.
Oh, yeah.
His name's Brittany.
His name's Brittany.
I have to write Brittany on his base or something.
Brutal, dude.
Brittany.
All right. Well, we're gonna fire the Sleeman Russ over here.
It burns. It burns. It burns us.
So
the drop pod and
4. Yeah, the drop pod and 4 if I hit. Jeez.
That way lots.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Oh.
That's awful.
Well, you got some heavy bolters to snap.
Right. There we go.
Oh, we're over here. Okay.
2 hits.
2 hits and 3s.
1
A wound.
Barbulo saves.
Oh, yeah, I guess he is the closest. Sure. I was just kind of rolling it. I didn't even think to check.
Right. That's brutally painful. All right,
Well,
the last
got...
cannon. This thing here is going to fire into the drop pod. We're going to try to blow the drop pod.
Okay.
Twin links.
Yeah. 4 is to hit. So 1.
1.
For nothing. That's
Jeez Louise.
Terrabrew.
Oh wow.
Terrabrew. How does that work?
I don't.
One does not know how that works.
I don't know. Life is terrible.
Everything's turning up me right now somehow.
Yep. So I could put the second battle cannon right there, but that would just end up on me. Or I could put it here.
Huh.
That might be what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put.
You're gonna shoot right there. All right, here we go.
He's going ham.
Wants kill points. That weighs 2 inches. So right on top of my unit and still hitting.
So 4 of you and the drop pod.
All right, that's about as best you could have hoped for.
Yeah.
So
here's the 4.
okay.
3 or 4 of them.
So I'll get cover from the drop pod.
Yep, 5 cover saves.
Okay. Which I made none of. 1, 2, 2, 1.
Pin check for them. Did you want to look out, sir, off the sergeant?
What's left?
It would be
if they don't, just a regular.
No, the flamer's still gonna die. So it's just gonna be a regular guy. Like
is it? Is the flamer gonna die?
Yeah.
He looks like
1,
he's
2, 3,
as
4.
forward as possible.
He's. Oh, you're right. Yeah. He's
so
not.
keep the flamer, and we'll see if he can make something happen.
Pin check.
Pin check. They love it.
Okay.
And on the drop pod.
On the drop pod.
2 dice, picking the highest. It does nothing.
Bounces right off.
The drop pod is indestructible. That's the indestructible drop pod.
So far,
I need to make a regular morale check for that dude too, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you don't shoot anything else at him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at that, thinking maybe I want that first blood right now.
That would be first blood.
How many of these guys can see that squad?
Bring this around here, get the model's eye view for the folks at home.
Not as many as I want.
Psyker, he can shoot his little pistol like pew 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 pew.
I got some barrage weaponry.
Yeah, you do.
I think maybe we'll fire at that flamer guy.
No! Is that Brittany Jr. now? Alright, the flamer's gonna try and be Brittany Jr.
Yeah, alright. So.
You got some dudes in the building there too.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it looks like.
These guys, this guy just has the...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they trade their las guns for it.
Oh yeah, man, I'm not gonna fire them. Alright, so it's
maybe.
looking like...
Let's check that though, because I'm interested. Alright.
How you doing?
He's going to be here at what, 11?
He was supposed to be here at 11.
Oh, it's supposed to be here at 11.
Alright. Okay, so we found that it doesn't say that when you take a heavy weapon that you lose your last gun. So
you have
them.
them. Assume that he can shoot them.
So here's the shots that I can see that are going to fire at these guys.
At that guy.
Yeah, did I prescience these guys? I think I did.
Yeah, you tried to maledict me. Well, let's assume you did. It's a reasonable assumption, I think, with the amount of psychers. Didn't help, but whatever. 1, 2, 3 on Brittany Jr.
I already say you died.
All right, Brittany Jr. You die terribly. You die terribly. Yeah, go for it.
Great, that makes me happy.
First blood for Thomas.
Okay.
Thomas.
I didn't pressure them because I pressured this.
Oh, well, it didn't help.
It didn't make any difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna fire.
And besides, you have 2 Psychers in that squad, so you could have pressured them too.
Yeah, I ended up pressuring these guys.
Well, either way.
Doesn't matter.
Like we said, it didn't help.
It didn't help. Okay, we're gonna fire
into Corbulo
Yep.
with the doominess of Doom. All right, here's 5 gets hot then.
Yep.
Yep.
The 5 gets hot.
And you can re-roll because of prescience. So
2 of those shots I cannot re-roll my distance, my scatter distance.
What?
Yeah, I think it's you choose one or the other. You can't.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the way it used to be.
Well, I don't know.
Check.
I guess I haven't really played it in 7th, so.
We'll check. Well, according to the rules, it doesn't say you can't, so I guess we're going to do both. So
Brutal.
yeah,
That's what that is right there.
could be
5 blasts.
5 blasts.
For which Corbulo says, I love it. Theoretically. Oh, he's going for right there to get 3?
Yeah,
3 in the drop pod?
yeah.
Or 3?
Yeah, there's 3 right there.
Going for
The
3
other
right
place I
there.
can't get 3.
That way, 2? No, 3.
That way.
So that's gonna hit 1 dude.
I'm gonna re-roll.
You're gonna re-roll everything? Alright.
Yeah, but you have to. So
Okay,
3.
there you go. 3.
So that's the
Second
first
one.
We're gonna
Re-roll.
definitely
Yeah.
Okay, so 6.
Okay, on the 3rd shot. Re-roll.
Re-roll.
That way, 1 inch.
1 inch.
So it's gonna miss at least
gonna be
Corbulo.
2, so
Yep,
that's
2.
8.
And that's the 4th shot. And here's the last shot.
That was the third shot. Because I've re-rolled a bunch.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So,
I was counting on my fingers. I had 4 fingers
11,
up.
11, so last one after. Yeah. That's cocked. And
That
we'll
way-
re-roll.
You gotta re-roll the whole thing, right? I guess you
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
a hit,
Yeah,
but...
the hit. So, 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
And
14.
then, 14.
Strength 7.
14, strength 7. 6 and 14.
So...
13.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. There's 5.
Corbulo is the guy.
10, 11. Let's grab a 13th. We're gonna need a few extra dice here for the field no pains and whatnot.
Right? Start doing them 2 at a time.
Yeah, let's see here. Just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. There's some extras. So the first question is there cover or no?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a 5.
of course. Okay, so we'll start with 5 up covers, followed by 3 up, or 2 up field no pains. So he makes 2 covers.
Oh, no.
And
Now we're going to start this.
he fails 2 covers. And then he makes 2 field no pains.
Okay.
Then he makes a cover, takes a field no pain, and passes. Then he does 2 covers. Then he does 2 field no pains. He fails 1. Do I want to just take it or do I want to take his reroll? Let's take his reroll.
Take his reroll.
Boom! Passes the reroll.
Okay, reroll's gone. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
So he passes a cover. Passes a field no pain. He passes a cover.
Just die.
He passes a field no pain.
Oh, wowzers.
He fails a cover. He passes a field no pain.
Oh, wowzers.
Corbulo!
The feel no pain? Or, I mean, the heavy bolter
Oh, yeah, okay.
does another wound.
Alright. He
Okay.
loves it.
14 saves there.
Corbulo! So, but what, 21? You see like a tally
Yep.
sheet.
21.
21.
Brutal.
Corbulo for the win.
Oh.
For the win of doom! Alright.
Well,
Whack-a-doom! Anything else?
no.
No?
Oh.
That was all you could muster, Saruman? So you did +1 to your reserves, but you had to do it at the beginning of your turn again. So
Oh, okay, so here we go.
so you can, hey look, you passed, -1 to mine. Alright, so 4s for my 2 drop pods, which both have Deathwind launchers, so roll them together. They're both coming in.
Does not matter what I roll.
Alright, so we're going to drop some Deathwind launchers and then start doing some stuff.
Alright, drop pod.
Deathwind launcher. Hits. So there's a Death Wind launcher right there.
And then you wanted to put the other one over here?
Yeah, I think I want to try and put it there, but I don't think I can get it there with the 1-inch thing. Just because of I can do those shenanigans.
You do that and just scoot the wall.
All right, then I'll want to go there. That way. So
it'll hit.
Stays.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, there's my Death Wind launchers.
Regular movement, and we'll go from there.
Let it begin. I'll start with
movement.
Movement. I gotta move one more thing. Brittany's gonna go 4
inches.
Ooh! Brittany's gonna go for glory.
For glory!
God, your tank.
I hope I shoot you in the face with a las cannon and kill you.
I'm gonna bank on the odds that doesn't happen. And now that I said that, it's going to. So you're welcome. All right. So they didn't move. Brittany went up. They kind of just moved down.
Yeah, they rolled a 6 and jumped and went down 2 levels.
Yeah,
did not jump.
They just hopped. They hopped on their graceful Space Marine legs. So this unit's moved up to go do some assaultiness.
To hurt my stuff.
I was wondering or hoping that I would be able to get that Chimera too, but I don't think I can squeeze through there.
Oh yeah, you can. If you dual charge, you can get the Chimera.
Then that might be a thing I do, which I should have plenty of attacks
the
without
power fist. The power fist guy's gonna just wreck it.
And then, aside from that, they're gonna go charge in for glory.
Yeah, I mean, we were off camera talking about it, and he's got a better chance of killing this big fat unit in close combat than he does out of it. Yeah, basically, in my opinion.
My best chance is winning in combat and then just cutting the whole unit down.
Right.
That's the best.
I mean, especially since I have draconian
discipline,
so I'm not gonna.
Shooting's not gonna do anything to him.
Yep.
So, that being the case, we're gonna begin shooting, and I'm gonna just start with Death Wind launchers for fun.
Okay.
So we'll start back here, and we'll go right there. There. That's a lot, regardless. I just need to hit. That's a hit. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. All right. So we got 9 there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Strength 5. So we're wounding on 2s. So 8.
Brutal. Okay.
It's AP dash, so you get your 5-up flex saves.
Flex saves!
He makes 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so 5 die.
And you can take them from back here too if you want, but
2.
Actually, probably in your best interest to take as many from up there as possible.
Well, I kind of have.
Stop the pile-in.
Yeah, I have to take the closest model because it's a blast. And then we're gonna look out there off that sergeant. I want to keep him. Nope, he's dead. Rolled a 3. Okay, so there's 5 there.
Wonderful.
Okay.
And then I'll continue shooting at that unit.
All right.
With the Thunderfire Cannon.
Thunderfire Cannon.
Yeah, so he's gonna go. Let's see what I can see. I can see everything. So I see everything. And, so ranging shot will hit.
Oh, brutal. So 6.
And then flips this way.
So 1.
So 1. So 7. Hits 13.
Yep.
And that way.
You could actually. You can get 7 there, so it'd be 14.
So 14 and then
14
straight
and then
back. So 1, 2, 3. So 17.
17. Jeez Louise.
Since I didn't declare, it's strength 6.
Yeah, strength 6, AP 5.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh,
Needing.
wow.
Then there are 2s.
Oh, I hate Thunderfires.
16.
Okay. That's most
that
of the unit.
That was saves.
Yeah, it was 21 of them.
21.
5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Lookouts are off of that guy.
This guy's closer.
To where the barrage hit.
Oh, right, barrage. Yeah. Oh, I forget about these things.
Lookouts are, he does, 17.
We accept.
Wow.
Thunderfire Cannon. For the win.
So much for that unit.
The bloody turn of blood.
Well, now you could probably just shoot them down at this point.
Yeah, but I didn't move the heavy bolt regardless, I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe I did.
I don't think you did. So you could just shoot them down now at this point.
Yeah. Alright, other Death Wind launcher.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's 17 hits. No saves. Just brutal, dude.
16 wounds.
Wait, it's AP6, huh?
It's AP5. Strength 6 AP5.
Strength 6 AP5.
Barrage.
Underfire cannon?
Yeah.
It should take away its AP. With that many shots, just take away the AP.
It doesn't really have it doesn't really have, like, it's strength 6 AP5 or strength 5 AP6 or strength 4 dash. So it doesn't really have AP value. The strength of this edition is that with barrage, it can ignore intervening terrain.
Hold on.
So if I had been inside terrain, I would have been fine.
3.
I still would have got some sort of save.
Hits right there.
Yep.
Because of the 1, 2. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
So grabbing some dice real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really painful.
All. 5.
Okay, 5. And there are the
5 ups.
Well, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alrighty. And then, let's see, we've got...
4 little platoons of getting wounded.
We'll shoot the Storm Bolter from here into them.
Okay.
1 hit for a wound on 6.
Okay.
Cover.
Cover. He's good.
It's good. Alright. And then, oh, there's that Deathwind launcher there. Forgot about that guy. Top level.
Okay.
Let's make sure we're within 12, just to be...
Oh, yeah,
to be
completely
yeah,
kosher.
so
I
kind of want on that guy.
Okay, go for it.
Hit.
Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, at least I did cover from this. Oh, and I rolled 4 1s, so only 4.
Okay. We need to start with the Lookouters off the Psyker. Okay, so he's got 2 wounds. He's good on 2 of them. Recover. 2 will die because they rolled 1 and 2. And then Lookouter, he succeeds for cover saves. So 3 regular blokes will die. Not Lookouter or Lookouter, so I lost the sergeant.
This rocket will snap into that Chimera and not hit.
Alright.
These will both shoot at Monsieur Executioner.
Okay.
So Las Cannon will hit you and pen.
Oh, great. Do I have cover?
Through the drop pod, yeah.
Alright, cover. Nope.
No, and he explodes.
I don't believe it.
And he goes 1 inch, so explodes for no damage.
It's because you're not playing
Right? Like,
power armor.
like 6 and then a 6 and jeez.
So a rocket is wasted.
Wow,
But
that's brutality right there.
is.
Like, I was like, hey, I don't need to worry about this piece of junk. I'll just,
Yeah, even on that 14 armor though.
Wow, it's
So
well, yeah, and you had to roll
this.
6 to kill him, so I was like, I'm
I'm
not,
6 to 6
I'm not really worried about it, right? I wasn't really worried about it. Well, maybe I get lucky. Maybe Corbulo rolls a 1 followed by a 1 on something stupid here and dies or something, right?
A 1 followed by a 1, and it's strength 8, and then he dies.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, I think that's all the shooting. I don't believe I have anything else. I've done this thing's just in the worst spot for being a Deathwind launcher.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess Brittany can throw a grenade.
Can throw a grenade.
And then still charge in.
And still charge in.
Brittany misses.
Alright. These guys are fearless. Those guys don't have Draconian discipline, so they don't need to... Did you want to fire these guys, or did you
how many are left? What do we got?
6 and a Psyker.
6 and a Psyker, so let's... Do you want to turn this off while I math real quick, or do you want
You can math. Math on
So
me.
we'll have 6 bolter shots, of which 4 should hit, and...
2.5 should wound.
2.5 wounds, so call it 3.
Just 3 there.
Best case scenario, 3 wounds that just die, and then 3 heavy bolter shots,
2
of which 2
will
should hit.
And
So
1.5, 1.6 will wound or something.
I think charging is my best option. So,
okay.
But I will still shoot 4 pistols. Or do I have
4 pistols? Yeah, you have pistols. Everyone has pistols.
I will shoot 4 pistols and hit 4 times and do
2 guys.
2.
Okay.
So I like that. That I accept. And
well, I was feeling fine until I lost the plasma
charges.
I was like,
so
oh, my platoons. Oh no, they're all gone.
Brittany will charge first.
Okay, so I'll Overwatch him.
him.
Here's the las cannon inside. Ah! And one, nope, double ones.
Alright, so Brittany's charge is a 7 because
Okay.
9 minus 2, so he's in. And then we'll just do
Right
their
there.
charge real quick, just to...
Okay,
So
here's the... You
1,
wanna hold the camera?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Here's, yeah, 7.
7 and your prescience.
Yeah.
You got 1, followed by another 1. 4, 1 wound. And I pass. And I charge 7 inches, so I'm in there, no problem.
Just reminded these guys around.
Oh yeah, these are all dead.
Oh, all of that?
Yeah,
All that's dead.
Oh, the carnage.
Yeah,
And
it's
then-
bad.
Alright, Corbulo and his
squad.
goons will charge the Chimera and the Plasma Squad.
Okay, so here comes the plasma squad. I've got 6 shots from the plasma.
Where you roll?
With prescience,
Prescience, I'll roll right
6
here.
is to hit. 1 there.
1,
And reroll.
2,
2, alright.
4, cocked,
Cocked.
and a miss. Jeez Louise.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Corbulo makes a feel no pain. And then your last shots, you'll have... should still
This
have...
thing, I hate this thing. Did I already say? I already said it once.
just
I
leave it
already
as a
said it
base.
once.
So you should have 6, 12, 13 shots.
13. Here we go.
And rerolls. There's 3 hits.
You know, because I'm happy
Like a
about
ball.
Because you're happy upping Corbulo's save count.
that, right? As a Blood Angel player,
5.
I appreciate it.
And 5.
As a player I am right now, I don't appreciate
And the
it.
double ones.
Oh!
He's got to roll it again. He's got to roll it
Yeah,
again.
because that was just power armor saves. Now I need 2 ups. Oh! It was so excited for a second there. And then their charge distance. Will there be terrain for this?
No, not really. Well, yeah, I mean, you
Well,
have
I
the
rolled
corner here.
I did the double troll.
All right, you troll face.
I double trolled.
Go ahead and move in.
All right.
And then,
So I gotta make this multi-charge here.
Yep.
Make it work.
I'm cleaning up my dead.
So
There's a
Corbulo
lot
will
of
go
them.
here first, closest to closest, and then I need to move more guys in as I can, keeping coherency. So Elrath will go there, and then he will, keeping coherency, go ahead and base this Chimera, and then he will come in here, and then the rest of the dudes will just
Pile dude.
with the chaplain. All right. So that's everything there.
Which close combat are we doing? All right, here we go.
Brittany on the vehicle.
Brittany on the vehicle.
Grenade.
It will hit. And a 4.
It
It'll
will not
bounce
do
off.
anything.
Okay.
All right. Good try, Brittany. All right, let's do that.
Okay, so you got
2,
8
4,
attacks.
6, 8 attacks, because no sergeant. Use the other squad.
3s fall by 3s.
So I miss
Oh,
1,
wowzers.
and I do
4.
4 wounds. So you get your flax. You might want to do 3 first, yeah. So
all
they
3
die,
will
and then
die.
the Psyker has a 5-up invuln. He also
So he'll
has
take a wound.
yeah, flax.
And then he'll
Pile
try
in
to
at
pile
me.
in, but he'll not make it. So he'll leadership and fail horribly. So if you can catch him.
Initiative. You
Aha,
get
I got away.
Yeah,
Cool.
Psyker gets away.
Yeah, second.
That's your
7.
Psyker.
So he's effectively somewhere over here.
Yep.
And he's got a wound on him.
All right, and these gents are dead, and I will consolidate.
Yes.
There, and my consolidate is 3.
3. Do it afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, over here.
So that. So, captains are first.
Yep.
So, how does the rampage work for the outnumbering? Is it that total combat or just what he's
Yeah, it's
with?
total combat.
So, you have how many in the combat?
4, 10. I have 11 with the
And
10.
I only have 10.
There you go.
So, rampage for the guy on the
Shit,
tiny.
so terrible.
Oh wait, he's gonna go last actually. Sorry,
Yeah, he's gonna power fist.
But yeah, sorry.
Okay, so he doesn't
2.
matter. All right.
Yeah.
So Burning Blade,
Burning Blade.
3 attacks,
3 attacks, right? No bonus.
no bonus.
So
3s with no reroll because he's a regular
yeah,
space
regular
marine.
dude.
And 2.
He does have digital weapons though, so I can reroll a fail to wound.
Okay,
But didn't need it.
killed 2.
Till
Okay,
2. Corbulo will have 3.
4. Extra
4.
hand weapon,
He will have 4, because boss.
master crafted.
Yeah. Okay.
Or he gets to reroll all of them because he's got the chaplain.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So 4 hits.
Oh man.
AP or
Chaplain, my
strength
reclusiarch,
5, so
as it were.
2s.
Strength 5, 2s, and 6 is rend.
So he kills 2, and 2 will get their flak armor save, which they don't make. So he kills 4. Okay, that's super brutal. Okay, should have just stayed in my ride. It was a mistake to get out.
Chaplain,
Chaplain.
or reclusiarch rather.
Yeah, reclusiarch. He's got 4.
4 with rerolls, or does he give it to himself, liturgies?
Yeah, he gives liturgies to himself. So 4
go.
hits.
And he's strength
6.
Yeah, strength 6. So
choose. All right, well that's the squad.
That's the squad. All right.
And now the Death Company. You have 5 Death Company models.
We'll go on. Can go
Yes.
pile into the tank.
They can pile in the tank. You can grenade the tank if you want.
Yeah, I will.
3s. They all hit. And 3 pins. It's a wreck. Cannot explode it.
Yeah, cannot explode.
Okay.
Because 7th edition.
Okay, well.
And I consolidate.
Consolidate away. 4.
And
okay.
I will have to space them out.
And it will be my turn.
It will be your turn.
Hey, oh wow. Hey, Blue Table fans. It's a Friday. I want a weekend. We went longer on this so far than we thought we were going to. So we're going to postpone the game and give you guys more enjoyment Monday. So Sean is going to probably put this up here sometime today, and so you guys will get the first 2 turns of me getting my butt handed to me. Things are looking kind of grim. I was feeling fine with the amount of stuff that was going to happen to me. This hurt. I lost more guys than I thought I was going to lose there, but it's all right. You know, I know exactly how the Thunderfire Cannon goes. It's funny. I should have remembered, considering the number of times I've done it to other people. But that's what I get. That's what I get for not paying attention. The thing that really hurt was losing this Plasma Cutioner tank. Like I needed that tank to really kind of to put some hurting on Corbulo and Co. Because it would get through 2+ saves. Corbulo would be, you know, I mean, he would still tank it, but you know, it's possible I could get another angle or something that would help me out. So losing that tank was really painful. We'll see what happens. At this point, I've lost this command squad, or this platoon infantry squad, whatever it was 1 point, and the veterans were 1 point, and that thing was 1 point. So I've lost like 3 points there. But I still have quite a few things. I got first blood. So knocking some other stuff off the table would be nice, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll come back and we'll see you guys on Monday.